Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Big Time Talkers. I'm the engine, Brock Gordon.
I'm the main man, Tommy Haley.
And the person choking over there in the corner is the emo that listens to Screamo, Macy Shear. Just talk about it already. Get it out of the way.
Brock,
Oh.
welcome to your worst damn nightmare. The fact that you were asleep for most of that, and when I called you last night, you're like, what are you talking? I'm like, you're like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I was kind of shocked when he was like, yeah, I was in bed by 8, and I was like, what?
Can I
Okay.
say one thing, though? That game was good. The
Tell
problem
people
was
what
it
you're
was
talking about. You're just assuming that everyone knows.
Oh, Kansas beat North Carolina in the national championship game, and Brock is in a living nightmare right now.
Yep.
The fact that they came back from 16 to win it, that was the largest comeback in college basketball history, by the way.
It was 15.
Or no, it's 16.
It was 15.
Oh, it's 16. I literally have the tweet up right here.
Well, wait.
I like how you're like on Twitter. You're like, I just hopped on Twitter since I went to bed at 8 last night. Did I miss something? And then the guy who runs the actual account was like, it was either me or Basie going to tell him first.
I said, not me. Not it.
Bro, and then your mom on that tweet was like, just the realization of your recurring nightmare you had through March. I saw that and I started laughing my ass off, bro. He ain't gonna say nothing because he's living his worst nightmares right now.
I am the only non-KU fan in my family.
Yeah, which makes it even better. Also, I find it ironic that the first game of the Mizzou loses to UMKC at the very start of the season, and then KU proceeds to cut down the nets. It's ironic. And hilarious at that point, too. But here's one thing I have to say is watching that game. North Carolina literally had control of the first half. Like, it was nothing. Like, they were playing out of their mind the first half. And then the second half, I just don't know what happened.
I mean, I've only watched, the first quarter, so...
You mean the first half?
Well, yeah, I only okay, well, I watched, maybe half of the first half, okay?
Yeah, North Carolina was, in control the entire, first half of the game.
Yeah, but, when the game started, KU was off to a good start.
They were, and then they didn't stop after that.
Yeah. But, I didn't watch it, and I am a KU fan, but, college basketball is not really something that keeps my interest for very long.
That's the thing, I was like, this is, a really great game that these two are missing. I thought to myself that. And also, my family went to that game because since Duke lost, tickets were astronomically cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
I think they paid about almost a little around $60 a ticket, which in hindsight for 3 people is not bad.
Right.
Wouldn't you agree, Brock?
No, it's not bad.
It's not bad. It's okay, Brock. It's okay.
They're there.
They're there. It's okay. Take you another 100 years for Missouri to win another national championship, but hey, it's okay. This is coming from a Nebraska fan, by the way.
Yep. Like, it's going to take Nebraska fans at least 500 years to win another game.
Oh, I'll be dead by the time they win a championship in basketball. Hell, I don't know if they'll win one in basketball. They'll win a couple more in volleyball before they ever win one in basketball.
Speaking of national championships, that brings us to our trivia question for this week. Trivia question this week: what school has the most total national championships across all sports? Is it A?
All sports?
All sports, men's and women's.
Okay.
Is it A, USC, B, Penn State, C, UCLA, D, Stanford, or E, Texas?
UCLA.
Macy going with UCLA.
Like in all sports?
All sports, men's and women's.
Like in all collegiate sports?
Yes.
Yes, he just said that. God.
I'm going to have to go with UCLA as well.
The correct answer is Stanford. I didn't believe it till I read it either.
Wait, what?
Stanford.
Stanford.
They've won a lot of national championships in women's basketball and rowing. So,
What?
Okay.
they have the most with a... Ooh, gotta pull it back up again. What the heck is happening with my laptop?
Ba-da-da-da-ba-da-da.
They have the most with 128. Right behind them is UCLA with 119, USC with 110. Then a massive drop-off. Then Oklahoma State with 52. Tied with them is Penn State with 52. Then Texas with 51.
Huh.
So, not cracking the top, however many this is, Missouri nor Kansas. So,
Not even close.
I mean, it goes down to most is 16, and that's Tennessee, and that's the final one. So, however, higher than those two schools is Nebraska with 21,
All right.
and higher than Nebraska. Oh, you're gonna hate this, Tommy. At 25, it's Iowa.
I mean, okay.
As long as you're okay with that.
I mean, at least it's not like Texas.
Well, obviously Texas was higher. They have 51. 26 men, 25 women. That noise you just heard was Tommy jumping off his balcony. So, there you go. The answer is Stanford for this week's trivia question. It is now time...
Rowing.
What?
Rowing.
Rowing.
Rowie.
Yes.
Row. Is that what they say? Is that what they shout?
Stroke.
Oh, stroke.
Yeah. It is now time for the most idiotic person of the week this week. Such illustrious winners are Patriots fans, Brittany and Jackson Mahomes, Will Smith, Antonio Brown. Who?
Oh, guy
Who?
telling him that you have to drink pee.
Oh, the guy that told everyone to drink pee and that cures COVID. Who? Urban Meyer. Who will be this week's illustrious winner in the MIP of the week? Tommy, you go first.
Well, I know this happened Sunday, but I'm going to say it again. Vince McMahon.
Okay, what? This is such a niche topic.
You want to know why?
Oh my god.
So, if you're a wrestling fan that watches this, you know who Stone Cold Steve Austin is, and his finisher's like the Stone Cold Stunner.
And for the record, there's probably like maybe two of you. Maybe.
But for the record, like, if you just go like watch videos of how people sell it, and then just go watch how Vince McMahon sold it most recently. Good God, Brock, that was like the all-time worst sell job I have seen from a stunner. And there have been some bad ones from Vince, but that takes the cake on how bad it was.
Yeah, it was not great. Oh,
dude, it was
we have a new listener.
It was so bad.
Someone from Kenya is now listening to us. Oh, thank you.
Okay.
And in Miami?
But yeah, that's my myth.
Holy crap, there's a lot of places listening to us now.
Okay, cool. That's my myth of the week for Vince McMahon.
Tommy's choice is Vince McMahon. Macy. I don't like that laugh.
You know that horror game that's called Huggy Wuggy?
No.
Okay.
Because I am a normal, well-adjusted human being who has a decent relationship with their parents.
Can you explain this? What is this?
What is Huggy Wuggy?
Why? Explain what it is and why the hell it's called Huggy Wuggy.
Okay, so it's a horror game.
Y'all wonder why I drank.
What?
I said, y'all wonder why I drink.
Anyways, so it's this horror game, and I guess kids have been acting out as if they have razor sharp teeth, like this character from the horror game on the playground, and the police are warning parents about it. I'm sorry, but let kids be kids. But anyways, this horror game is about, okay, it's like kind of like Five Nights at Freddy's, but without animatronics. It's with this plushie thing, and it has like razor sharp teeth and stuff, and it like chases you down through all these hallways and stuff.
Jesus Christ, what the hell is this thing?
Did you look it up?
What is this? What is this thing? What the heck? What am I looking at? Macy, what am I looking at?
I just explained it.
Brock, I just put it in general of you want to see it. It's if you're able to see it.
Oh, I've seen this before.
No, now I know what she's talking about.
Yeah, and I just find it like dumb that police are like, oh my god, don't reenact this character on the playground because you're kids, you know?
So this is like the new Slenderman, I guess?
I guess. No, not really. You know that Momo thing that was going around?
No. What the hell are you even talking about?
Momo the monster from eastern Missouri?
You know what? Never mind. Mine loses. Just, like, let's put it at that. My option loses.
Okay, I guess it comes to me, yeah?
Yes.
Me. My MIP is me.
Why you? Oh, because of your personal hell you've been living through the past
Yes!
day.
Yes.
Okay.
Me.
Like you literally said, "Fine, I'll do it myself."
Yes, literally me.
My man's pulled a Thanos and said, "Fine, I'll do it myself."
I was positive that was going to be Tommy's MIP candidate, was me.
No, I didn't want to give you the satisfaction of it.
So who wins MIP of the week this week? Vince McMahon, whatever the hell Macy suggested, or me?
Not Macy's thing, I can tell you that for sure.
Okay, Vince McMahon or me? Never in my life did I think this is what we'd be picking between.
I know, right?
Huh. Which would you rather have, me or Vince McMahon?
The millionaire who should be a billionaire?
Oh, no, he's a billionaire now.
Oh, he's a billionaire now? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Macy, you're kind of the deciding vote here.
Oh, I am. I'll say Brock.
All right, congratulations to me for being the most idiotic person of the week this week. Yay!
Hey, can we say one thing, though?
Huh?
At least Duke didn't win a national championship.
Thank God.
Oh, God.
There's a silver lining here. At least
Yes.
Duke.
Let's take this opportunity to bash Coach K.
Let's. Yeah, I know. Thank God that Coach K did not get the fairy tale ending he deserved.
No, he did not deserve it.
He didn't deserve it at all. Thank God he lost to North Carolina in games where it mattered the most.
Oh.
Literally, his last game in Cameron Indoor loses to North Carolina. Hold on, let me take it back a little bit. His first loss ever was to North Carolina. Then his last home game at Cameron Indoor was a loss to Carolina. And then his last game ever was a loss to North Carolina.
He finishes 50-50 against North Carolina.
That is, is that real?
Yep.
Is that his all-time record against North Carolina?
50-50.
Oh my God. Man, I really wish it would have been 50-51 so we can finish under 500 against North Carolina.
Oh, well.
They didn't play in the... Oh, damn it. I really wish they would have played in the ACC tournament and lost.
They didn't. It is now time for a brand new segment here. An interesting one. And it's all about Miss Macy. It's Macy's Fight Corner.
Okay.
So, Macy, explain to the people what it is you're talking about here, so they know.
Oh. Okay. We're talking about fights, baby. UFC fights. Ow. My dog just bit me. Anyways, UFC fights. There's an upcoming UFC fight happening this Saturday, April 9th. It is located in Jacksonville, Florida. Start time is 10 p.m. Eastern Time, main card.
Jesus Christ, she's out here plugging the show.
It starts at what time?
The main card event starts at 10 p.m. Eastern Time.
9 o'clock here? What the hell?
9 o'clock?
Yes. Well, here, let me tell you how many fights are before their fight. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 fights before the main card fight.
There are 12 preliminaries?
There are 12 prelim matches?
Yep.
Oh my God.
What the... And I thought WWE had a bloated card sometimes.
Is UFC...
That's why WrestleMania is 2 nights.
That was actually methodically very well... Since they started doing 2-night WrestleManias, that was the most well-paced 2-night Mania I watched.
Nerd!
It was.
Save it for your show.
I mean, if they already listened
Save
to
it
it...
for your show.
They already listened to it, so I can say it again. It's mine come out on Monday.
No, I can pretty much guarantee you they didn't listen to it because it was a delayed time that it got released.
Did you release it on Tuesday?
No, it released on Monday.
How late on Monday?
Like 9.
Can
Right in
I-
the middle of the national championship game.
Alright, cool. Thank you.
That's
worked
when it
really
finished
hard on-
uploading. Go figure. You upload a show and give me a show longer than an average episode of BTT.
I'm sorry the second night of Mania decided to go, until 11 o'clock at night.
can I finish with my lineup?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, back to something more exciting.
Get fucked, Tommy.
I watch UFC fights. They're not that fun. It's just two people beating the shit out of each other in a cage.
Yeah, does that not get like other like? You know what? No comment.
No.
Anyways.
No. Have this debate right now between you two. Hash out why Macy is so staunchly against wrestling and Tommy just does not like UFC. Y'all just go at it.
No, I'm trying to
Forget about
get the freaking people out here.
Okay.
Anyways. First fight is gonna be women's straw weight. So it's gonna go very weird, like with like weight wise, for a little bit. So the first one is Rodriguez versus Haynes. That's gonna be the first match. Next one is gonna be lightweights. That's gonna be for men. Oh my god, I'm gonna butcher like some of these
Macy.
names. Like, huh?
Just do the main card.
Let's do the main card.
The main card?
Yeah.
The main card. Hold on, give me 1 second. I gotta get my dog downstairs. Sorry.
God.
My parents are feeding their dogs. My dog cannot be upstairs while they're being fed.
Okay.
God damn it. Okay. God damn it. Stay. Oh, that's something else. Okay, so it is Volkan Ovitsky? Volkan Ovitsky versus his nickname is called the Korean Zombie.
Oh, Korean Zombie.
Yes.
I actually know him because of that nickname.
Yeah, so it's Chan Sung Jun, I believe is how his name is said.
Okay.
So it's those two going at it. And if you've watched anything about the Korean Zombie, this dude is freaking balls to the wall, dude. Like, he's crazy.
Okay.
But yeah, it should be a very good bloodbath.
Wait, that's not the main card. That's the main event.
Yeah, the main card.
Okay, there's going to be one
event.
card, by the way.
What?
Say that again, Tommy.
There's going to be more than one match on that card, right? Other than just like
so like they're not okay. So they don't have it separated out from main card to like previews or whatever. They just have it set up as like there's 12 fights and the main card or the main
event,
whatever, shut up. Main event fight is at the top of the list. So like all the other fights that I was listing off. So I guess if I would have to figure it out, I guess it would be these four before it. The heavyweight, the women's straw weights, middle weights, and then bantam weight.
Bantam.
Bantam.
Bam.
It's like Phantom but with a B.
Huh?
It's like Phantom but with a B.
Oh, bantam.
Yes.
But anyways. So it's gonna be Olenkin? Oleink.
Olnick?
Oh, Olnick?
That's how I would pronounce it.
And then Vandera. Vandera. Vanderaa. And then next one would be the women's match, which would be Dern and Torres. And then middleweight, Chimavi. Chimaev.
I don't know.
I don't know how to pronounce that.
And then Burns, and then bantamweight is Yan and Sterling.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we go from one corner to the other, Mr. Tommy Haley. It is now time for Tommy's Golf Corner, or whatever the hell he wants to name it. By the way, y'all get to name these corners.
I don't care.
Talk about these sports.
That's fine.
I'm going to call it teeing up.
So this is going out on Wednesday, correct?
Yes.
So the Masters is this week, and everyone was wondering, is Tiger going to play or not?
Oh God, not me.
Well, then get out of the call then if you don't want to hear this. It's that simple.
Damn, y'all are just taking shots at each other tonight.
But anyway, Tiger, in a press conference that was Tuesday, which is at this recording is today, said he is committed to playing the Masters, which everyone was like, because he had like a very, very bad leg injury that sidelined him for like a couple of months. And now he's playing in the Masters. This is like his first tournament back since like the father-son one that they did back in like, when did they do it?
A while ago.
Like a while ago.
Because
like this is like first like
how majestic John Daly and his son is.
Oh yeah, like his son is basically him, but a different version of it. Anyway, Tiger's playing in the Masters, and look, I'm excited.
Who is your favorite to win the Masters?
Tiger.
Give me your top 5 most likely Masters winners.
Tiger Woods.
Okay.
Tiger Woods.
Okay, different people. You can't just say Tiger Woods 5 times.
Tiger Woods.
Okay, 1.
Tiger of the Woods. No, so Tiger says he's confident enough that he can feel like he can win this tournament. He's gonna win this tournament.
If Tiger was to not be 100% and healthy, who are the other 4 people you would think would have a chance to win?
Jordan Spieth.
Okay, 1.
Justin Thomas.
Okay, 2.
Colin Morikawa.
Okay, 3.
It's a 4th one. I gotta think here. Give me a second.
Ricky Fowler. I don't know.
No, not Ricky. Sorry. I love Ricky, but no.
Bryson DeChambeau.
Absolutely not. I'll go with the Blake, the resident Blake. I'll go with Brooks.
Brooks Koepka.
Yes, I'll go with Blake Koepka.
Brooks. His name is Brooks.
No, his name is Blake.
Whatever.
He has Blake-like qualities.
But his actual the people who don't know what you're referring to.
Don't watch Part of My Take and you'll understand.
After you listen to us. So there you go. Tommy's most likely people to win the Masters are Tiger Woods, and who are the other 4, Tommy?
Doesn't matter. Tiger Woods is going to win this tournament.
Thank you. God. Okay. It's stressful listening to you two try to just do stuff like that.
I like to take note that this was your idea, by the way.
I know. I was hoping it would have gone better.
If I would have planned this out and had like everything that I needed to have for this new segment that I did, it would have been perfectly fine. It would have been easy peasy. It would have been magnifico. Like.
Okay, well, going forward, plan on this, you two.
Okay.
Well, a UFC fight only happens once a month, so
That's fine. May see
the
results.
The next major is like next month, actually. So
Perfect. We'll do it once a month. I don't care.
Ew.
Speaking of things I don't care about, no, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. Speaking of things I do care about, Mr. Tommy Haley, since you are probably about as engrossed in this as I am, Team USA qualified. So last week we mentioned that they were going to attempt to qualify for the World Cup. They were playing Costa Rica. They did end up qualifying, and they announced their pool of who they're playing against. Mr. Haley, would you
going into the World Cup, like the draw, as they like to call it,
takes way too long.
I'm like, this is taking way too damn long. But I'm like, playing in the later, like playing, I'm like, I've never wanted this country to get an F so bad in my life.
Well,
because they do.
They didn't get enough.
Quarter. Yeah, they got a B.
And you know what? I'm perfectly fine with who we're playing against.
Do you want to say who we're playing against?
Nope, this is you.
So, let me find it first.
Because then I'll read off the CONCACAF.
So, Team USA for the World Cup.
In Qatar, as I am now told that it is pronounced. Not Qatar.
USA Soccer is in Group B of the World Cup. So they play on Thanksgiving. Or they play the Monday before Thanksgiving. If I'm not mistaken. It's like the 21st and all that. Yeah. Sometime like that week of Thanksgiving.
Interesting.
So they play... They will play the winner of the UEFA playoff, which is Wales, Ukraine, or Scotland. We won't find that out until June, by the way.
Of course we won't.
Okay.
They have they have Iran, and then England.
USA! 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 Beat England! I am really happy with that draw.
I mean, yeah, I am, but ugh. They have to play like.
Here's the thing: I'm not as nervous as everyone else is. Like, everyone else seemingly is crapping their pants. I'm okay with this draw.
I'm fine with the draw. It's just who comes out of that,
Top two come out.
The UEFA playoff.
If it's Scotland, here's the thing. In all honesty, I'm not worried about the other three that could possibly get in. Scotland would be the only one I'm the most worried about.
I'd be more worried about Wales than Scotland.
No. Not worried about Wales. But, I'm not worried about Iran.
I'm not worried.
Not worried about them. England, it's England.
Oh, man. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. Twitter that day, the day they play each other, is going to be gold.
It's the day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, exactly. It's Black Friday.
And they're playing England.
Yeah, Twitter is going to be some rarefied air that day.
The worst part is I'm probably going to be working that day.
I'll be in a different... I told you this too. I'm like, I've never wanted to be at Power and Light for a soccer game so badly in my life, other than, for England against the United States. But I'll probably be in New Orleans because, my family lives down there. I'll go down there for Thanksgiving.
I will be either off or working a half day.
Maybe they come up here.
What?
Maybe your family comes up here.
They talked about coming up here, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Well, it should now. But, yeah. So U.S., England, Iran, and a combination, and then one of either Scotland, Wales, or Ukraine. The CONCACAF was announced for theirs. USA is also in that. That is basically just the Western Hemisphere.
Pretty much.
And some South American countries. They announced League A, which is what the U.S. is in. There's only 3 teams per group. Mexico, Costa Rica, and Canada, along with the United States, got top draws in their groups. Here are the 2 teams that the U.S. has to play in CONCACAF. Are you ready?
Yes, go ahead.
El Salvador, who they just beat not that long ago. And then a team I didn't know could... And then a country I didn't know could field a team, Grenada.
Really?
Yes. Found that out today. Or 2 days ago. When this goes live. Didn't know that they could field a full soccer team. So, yeah, there you go. The USA will be taking on El Salvador and Grenada in the CONCACAF.
So when's the CONCACAF?
So that is, if I can find when. Oh, if I can find it. It's not wanting to pull up for me. Hold up.
Is it after the World Cup, right?
I'm not sure.
It would have to be.
Oh, excuse me. Big burps.
It'd have to be after the World Cup, right?
It wouldn't have to be. They might do it beforehand. Oh, I have official CONCACAF rankings as of right now. The U.S. is currently in second place.
Who's in first? Mexico?
Yes. Third is Costa Rica. Fourth is Canada. Fifth is Panama. So, there you go. This one has Canada ahead of Costa Rica, so I don't know what's happening. And that one has the United States as number 1. Already. Oh, that's women's.
Get off already.
That's the women's. Tournament 2022. Come on.
Just get on with it already. Just
I'm trying to find it. June. It starts in June.
Oh, really?
Yes. Then they'll take a break for the World Cup, and then they will restart for... they'll restart everything in March.
Oh, okay.
So, CONCACAF. USA, El Salvador, and Grenada. So, speaking of things, in June, the NHL playoffs are getting ready to start, Tommy. As are the NBA playoffs. Which would you like to start with first?
Let's just get it over with. Let's just do NBA playoffs first.
All right, the NBA. So there's been quite a bit of movement since the last time we talked. The East has pretty much been settled as to who will go into the playoffs, either play in or their playoff spot. Actually, they've clinched a playoff spot. Miami has a 2-game lead. They are the 1 seed in the East. Oh, excuse me. The 2 seed, 2 games back, are the Boston Celtics. Tied for third are the Milwaukee Bucks and Philadelphia 76ers, 2.5 games back. Bulls and Raptors are tied for fifth at 5.5. Cavs, 8 games back, are in seventh. Hawks, who have had a quiet good year this year, sit in 8th place. And then the Nets and Hornets are the 9 and 10. Knicks, Wizards, Pacers, Pistons, and Magic have all been eliminated from the East. So, confirm, Tommy, the Knicks are indeed not back.
No, they are not back.
No. The West. Well, the Suns have the 1 seed. I've said this already. And it feels good to say that. Grizzlies in second. Warriors in third, although the Mavericks could still catch them. They're a game behind the Warriors. Nuggets firmly in fifth. Jazz could catch the Nuggets, but they're a half game back, but it's very unlikely. Timberwolves 7th. Clippers are in 8th. Pelicans and Spurs round out, and somehow the Lakers have not been eliminated yet.
How? How?
Because the West is terrible.
Obviously.
Because there's going to be a team with a losing record that gets into the playoffs from the West, and they will be the sacrificial lamb to the Phoenix Suns.
Watch them actually, nope, I ain't gonna say it, because I'll will it in.
Well, you wouldn't be the first one, but it's not happening. The Suns are just obliterating everybody right now. So now we go to the NHL. Anyway, that was your NBA update. Playoffs start next week. Their final games are Sunday. We're going to go to the NHL. They got a little bit of time left, but some teams have already locked off a playoff spot. The first team to lock up their playoff spot are the Florida Panthers, Tommy.
They're the first team?
First and only team to lock up a playoff spot currently.
First and only. All right.
So, they're currently in a dogfight for the best record in the NHL with the Colorado Avalanche. So, in the Atlantic Conference, Panthers have have their playoff spot. They have 102 points. Maple Leafs have sprung really to life at this point. They have jumped the Lightning and are in second in the Eastern Conference. In the Atlantic with 95 points. Bruins with 93, just staying out of the basement in that wild card positioning. Round out the Atlantic. Metropolitan, Hurricanes in first, which is a weird statement to say right there. That just felt really weird coming out of my mouth saying that.
That felt wrong.
Yeah, it did.
That sounded wrong.
Rangers in second in the Metro, and Penguins in third. Lightning are now a wild card team. That sounds really weird to say.
Ugh.
And the Capitals are the second wild card team. We finally have teams being eliminated from the playoffs. In the East, the Flyers and Devils have joined the Canadiens and being eliminated. Senators, Sabres, Red Wings, Blue Jackets, and Islanders are still alive. Only the Islanders and Blue Jackets have a realistic shot at going and getting a wild card spot, although that is unlikely as both are at least 11 points back. In the West, the Colorado Avalanche have the Central Division pretty much on lock, 104 points. Behind them are Minnesota with 91, the Blues with 88, Pacific Flames with 91 atop theirs, Kings with 86, Oilers with 85. Wild card tie right now, although it goes to Nashville because Vegas has played 3 more games than Nashville has at 82. Dallas is 1 point back. Winnipeg is 6. Vancouver is 8. And then the Ducks, Sharks, and Blackhawks have not been officially eliminated, but they will be here in a matter of few days. So that is your update on the NHL. So current matchups that we would get. In the East, it would be Panthers versus Capitals, Maple Leafs versus Bruins, Hurricanes versus Lightning. That would be an incredible series. And
That
Rangers,
actually would be okay.
And then Rangers versus Penguins, which I feel like we've seen about 55 times this year.
Yeah.
In the West, as it currently sits, the Avalanche would play against the Golden Knights, the Wild would play the Blues, the Flames would play the Predators, and the Kings would take on the Oilers. That is your NHL update. Thoughts before we move on to the final segment before picks?
No. Just, I have one caveat.
Yes.
Get eliminated.
Very true. Very, very true. Macy, anything you would like to add before we move on to the final segment here?
Nee.
Okay. So, before we get to picks, Tommy, something big's happening Thursday.
Well, indeed.
Very big. Possibly the biggest thing that could happen.
You're talking about the Masters, right?
No. No, I am not talking about the Masters. Surprisingly enough. Talking about something else. A sport almost as old as golf in America.
Badminton?
No. What?
Oh.
Why would I talk about badminton?
I don't know.
Who the hell was talking about badminton?
I don't know. What is it?
Opening day!
Ah, yes.
Oh.
Opening
Is the
day.
Royals come back?
'Tis opening day of the Major League Baseball. Are you excited?
Yes, I'm hella excited. You know why?
Indubitably.
Why?
You know why,
Tommy?
bro? And you know exactly why.
Why?
Does that reason have three names?
Yeah?
And is that name Bobby Witt Jr.?
Hell yeah, it is.
So, for those of you who do not know, the Royals have a, I can't believe this is actually happening. I just really can't. It's just blowing my mind. It's finally happening. The Royals,
Say it.
number 1 overall draft pick first round draft pick from 2019, Bobby Witt Jr. is... Oh, there was NFL news. We'll talk about that later. I just realized. I just saw it in our message exchange, Tommy.
Oh, okay. It's that one, isn't it? Okay, yeah. I know which one you're talking.
That one, yes. Bobby Witt Jr. has been announced to the Major League roster for the Kansas City Royals. Let's go.
Go. And Zach Greinke starting on opening day? God, what kind of fever dream is this?
Yeah, I don't know. This is really weird.
And of course, on opening day, it's supposed to be like 40 degrees. So I'm like, the typical Royals opening day. It's cold as hell.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to talk about some baseball here for a little bit. As, well, this one's going to be a little bit sad baseball news. So the Oakland Athletics have been shedding talent left and right so far this offseason. They've been pretty much blowing up everything. Just everything. And they now have the lowest payroll in baseball this year.
They didn't even spend any money during free agency.
No, they traded everyone off. They are currently spending only $33 million on their payroll. Which is by far the lowest in the MLB.
Got it.
For
I thought the-
comparison, that was the highest amount of money spent on a payroll in 1991. I am currently looking up to see what the Royals are paying right now for their total payroll. The Royals' total payroll is $68 million.
So at least they're spending money.
And it seems as if the Royals are, how to put it, looking to be competitive this year. But
Yes.
we'll get to it because we'll give our predictions for how we think each division is going to go here. But I am hopeful. This is probably the most excited I've been for a Royals team in a while. I mentioned that on the podcast that I do by myself now. They're too high. They're three high. They only have 3 guys that are making over $10 million a year. Carlos Santana, Zach Greinke, and Salvador Perez. Which, Tommy, can you guess how much Salvador Perez makes?
It's not a lot. Because I remember when he first signed that deal, I'm like, wow, so they basically gave him the team-friendliest deal ever.
Can you guess? And also, how old he is?
But he's like, I think he's getting up there.
How old?
I'm going to say 30, 34.
32.
I was off by 2 years, sorry.
He's getting paid $18 million a year.
He's getting 13 a year?
Or 18, my bad. $18 million a year.
Huh.
Greinke's getting 13 this year. Santana's getting 10.5. Keller getting about 5. Dozier getting about 5. Michael A. Taylor getting 4.5. Mondesi getting 3. Witt getting 3. Barlow getting 2. Amir Garrett getting 2. Taylor Clark, whoever the hell he is getting almost $1 million. Same thing with Cam Gallagher. And then there's just all the other guys on the roster that aren't getting adjusted salary or base pay yet because they are still pre-arbitration guys.
Okay.
So, and the Royals are also retaining $1 million from the trade of Mike Minor.
Really?
Yes. Well, you know. We did that just to make room for Greinke, so.
Okay.
But it is now time for our predictions for the MLB season. Are you ready, Miss Macy?
Yeah.
All right. We shall start in the AL East. Mr. Haley, you will give your predictions for who will go where for the AL East. Starting from top to bottom.
The bottom?
Going from top to bottom.
The bottom?
Do not give their records that you
I will
think,
not. No,
that's too much.
The top, who I have winning this division?
Yes.
Toronto. They're due for a breakout season this year.
Okay.
Second behind them, I have Tampa.
Yep.
I feel like very decent this year. Maybe a wild card spot at the best.
Okay.
Third, I have Boston, and then the Yankees fourth, and then the Orioles last.
All right, Macy. Your prediction for the AL East out of those teams?
Oh, crap.
Toronto Blue Jays, Boston Red Sox, Baltimore Orioles, New York Yankees, Tampa Bay Rays.
You shouldn't have to answer this part. You know that, right?
I would like for her to be involved.
Okay.
Well, I will take a very open guess, and I will say the Orioles. Is that how they're said? Oreos?
The Orioles will do what?
For what?
What will the Orioles do?
You're not having them winning this division, are you?
No.
Okay.
No, notice how Brock said top to bottom, not bottom to top.
Yes.
Okay. You said top to bottom? Okay.
Yes.
It's either them, the Yankees, Tampa Bay,
Boston or Toronto.
or Toronto.
Boston
So
or
Toronto?
Toronto.
Huh?
There are 5 teams in each division in Major League
Okay.
Baseball.
So, what was the other one? Because I have Toronto, Boston,
New York.
New York.
Click on the link I just sent in the chat.
Okay. Sorry, I'm not like
No, you're good.
huge into baseball either, but I will go every once in a while. Okay,
You'll
here
be
we go.
going to quite a few this year.
So top to bottom.
The East.
Yeah.
All right, top to bottom, go.
Okay. Boston.
Okay, Boston, she has winning. Okay.
Toronto.
Okay, Blue Jays.
Are the Orioles in
Baltimore.
Baltimore? Okay.
Yeah.
So they'll stay in the middle, and then Tampa Bay, and then Yankees will be last, because Yankees.
Okay. I am going Tampa 1, Toronto 2, Boston 3, Yankees 4, Baltimore 5. I am not as optimistic about the Blue Jays as you are, Tommy.
They were so close to getting that wild card spot. I'm like, they're gonna be good this year.
I just feel like Tampa hasn't lost enough, so I still have Tampa winning the division. We will go to the AL West now. We'll save the best division in the AL for last. Tommy, your top to bottom AL West predictions.
As much as I hate to say it, from top to bottom, team I'm having the AL West is Houston. As much as I hate saying that, who is going to come for that AL West crown?
I'll tell you who when I'm up. I don't have Houston winning their division.
I take that. I mean, then I have Seattle finishing second.
Okay.
Them finally getting a wild card spot that they've rightfully got robbed of last season.
Okay. Third.
Third, I'll have Anaheim.
Fourth.
Who are the other two teams in that division? I forget.
Texas
In the West?
and Oakland?
Oh, yeah. No. Texas in fourth, and then Oakland in last.
All right. Macy, your predictions for the AL West. So, to review, Tommy has Houston, Seattle, Los Angeles, Texas, Oakland. Macy, your prediction for the AL West.
Okay. Seattle,
Okay.
Los Angeles.
Okay.
These last three are kind of eh. Well, okay, I'll do Texas, then Houston, then Oakland.
Macy predicting a massive drop-off for the Astros. Which
Yeah, I don't see that
all
happen.
for. I have Seattle, Houston, Los Angeles, Texas, Oakland. I think Houston has lost just enough that the Mariners can catch them. Just enough. All right, we will go to the best division in the AL, the AL Central. Tommy, your predictions. And if you know who's in this division, you know why I say that. It's the best division. Tommy, go ahead.
Dude, I really think they're going to win this year.
Oh, I know who's going to win the division. It's just the rest of the teams falling into place. Actually, I don't even know with Chicago making all the moves they've made.
Yeah, all the moves Chicago's made, I'm like, yeah, I have Chicago winning this division.
Okay, second.
Second, I have Minnesota.
Third.
Oh, wait. I take that back. No, Minnesota second. Third, I have Detroit.
Fourth.
The Royals.
Okay. So 5 is Cleveland.
Yeah, 5's Cleveland.
All right, Macy, your predictions for the AL Central is Tommy had Chicago, Minnesota, Detroit, Kansas City, then Cleveland.
Kansas City.
Macy
Detroit.
predicting a massive breakout for the Royals this year. Kansas City, Detroit.
Minnesota, Sox, and Cleveland.
All right, then. I like her optimism about the Royals.
Yeah, I know.
Which, I mean, there is the opportunity that could happen, because the AL Central is just so bad this year.
It's just, the Central's just not good. It never has been good. That's the other thing.
Yes, it has. Oh, there have been years it's been good.
Years it's been good, but as of late, it's not been good.
No.
You ain't first or last.
I have Chicago. Don't crucify me. Kansas City, Minnesota, Detroit, Cleveland. I feel like Minnesota is just so dysfunctional that they're just going to collapse. Detroit doesn't know what the hell they want to do yet. And Cleveland is Cleveland.
Yeah.
So I think that gives the recipe for the Royals to get the second. All right. Who do you have in the wild card? So to review, Tommy has Toronto, Houston, and Chicago winning the AL, their respective divisions. 2 wild card teams. Tommy, go first.
I feel like it'll be Seattle and Tampa Bay.
All right. Macy? The 2 wild card teams.
Okay. Mine's what? Kansas City.
Yeah, you had Kansas City. Who did you have in the East?
God damn it.
Toronto, Boston, Baltimore, New York, Tampa. Was it Tampa?
No.
Boston?
I have Boston.
Okay. Red Sox. And the West, you had the Angels?
No. I had Seattle. Then the Angels.
So, who are your wild card teams then?
Boston and Seattle. Sorry, I don't have that high hopes in Royals.
If your team is first in their division, they cannot be a wild card team.
Oh, if they're first?
Yes, if you're in first, you can't. It's just like in the NFL. It's the wild card teams. Same concept.
Okay. All right.
So it's the next 2 best teams. In theory.
Okay. So Toronto.
Okay.
And LA.
LA? Okay. So she has Kansas City, Boston, Seattle, and then Toronto and the Angels. I can respect that.
Can you?
I can.
I don't know. It was the whims.
I have Toronto and Houston. Wait, no, I had the Angels ahead of Houston, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Angels and Toronto. That would be a hell of a matchup. Shohei would probably be pitching for Toronto. Or against Toronto. We will now jump over to the National League. Tell me, what division would you like to start with there?
That's a great question.
Right, fine, I'm making the executive decision. We'll start with the East.
The NL East?
Yes.
The Braves.
Okay, number 1, the Braves. Number 2.
The Phillies.
Okay, the Phillies at 2. Number 3.
The Nationals.
Okay, number 4.
The Mets.
Holy shit. Damn, you hate the Mets this year, huh?
Something's gonna happen to the Mets that's gonna eventually end up.
Yeah, but
Putting him in
okay,
spot.
so the Marlins are in last place. Miami.
I mean, go figure. Yeah,
okay.
go figure.
Macy.
Huh.
NL East.
Okay, so we're gonna go with the good town of Philly.
Okay, Phillies winning that division. Interesting. Number 2.
Mets, Braves. What are the other two?
Miami and Washington.
Washington, then Miami.
All right. I have Atlanta, New York, Philly, Miami, Washington. I don't trust the Phillies at all.
I don't trust the Mets at all. What do you mean?
I trust them a little bit more than the Phillies. How about that?
Phillies more than the Mets.
No, I don't trust the Phillies at all. All right, we
trust
will
them.
now go to the buzzsaw that is the NL West. Tommy, start us out.
Brock, you already know who we're picking to win.
We might have 2 different picks for the NL West.
The Dodgers.
Okay, Tommy has the Dodgers, number 2.
I'll go... Dude, I don't know. I'll go with the Giants.
Giants 2. Number 3.
Number 3, the Padres.
Number 4. What?
Who are the other 2 teams?
Arizona and Colorado. How did you not know that?
I forgot. All right. I'll go Colorado 4th and then Arizona 5th.
Okay, so he has Dodgers, Giants, Padres, Rockies, Diamondbacks. Macy, NL West, go.
Arizona, San Fran, LA, Colorado, and is that South Dakota?
San Diego.
Oh, San Diego.
You have
really think
Arizona winning the NL West?
Are you high right now, Macy?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay, I have the Giants, Dodgers, Rockies, Padres, Diamondbacks. I think the Giants are going to continue what they were doing last year.
Yeah, I think the Dodgers are also going to do the same thing, too.
Yeah. All right. NL Central. God, I hate this division.
I have Milwaukee winning this division.
Okay, number 2. Like I had to ask who you were going to pick second.
The Cardinals.
Yeah. Number 3.
The Cubbies.
Number 4.
4, I'll be generous. I'll say the Reds.
So Pirates are last. Okay. Macy, the NL Central.
I feel like you guys are judging my picks so badly.
You've had some good ones, but that Diamondbacks. Oh my god.
Shit. I'm just.
Diamondbacks and Royals winning the division. Wow.
Pirates.
Okay.
St. Louis.
All right.
Cincinnati.
Okay.
Milwaukee and then Chicago.
She has Milwaukee in 4th.
Do you have Milwaukee finishing last?
No, 4th. She has the Cubs last.
Okay, I mean,
That is realistic.
no, that is not.
The Cubs, who traded off everyone.
Her having the Pirates winning this division. Okay.
Brewers, Cardinals, Pirates, Cubs, Reds. I don't trust the Cubs, and Reds traded off everyone. We just have Joey Votto and Jonathan India. Please, for the love of God, at the trade deadline, trade them both to Kansas City.
As if they're contending.
No, I don't even care. And give them Alberto Mondesi and Hunter Dozier in return. Along with Carlos Santana. Actually, I feel like that might be a fair trade.
That actually might sound like a fair trade.
That actually is a fair trade, now that I think about it. Wildcard teams in the NL. To review your teams that you have winning your divisions, Tommy, go first.
I have the Dodgers,
Yep.
the Braves,
Yep.
and
The Brewers. You have the Brewers. So,
my wild will be the Giants and Cardinals.
okay, Macy, you have the Pirates, the Phillies, and the Diamondbacks.
So fucking unrealistic.
Who is your wildcard teams?
Braves and Dodgers.
Okay. Cardinals and Dodgers. We're getting a rematch. Maybe New York can pull something out of their butt. Maybe. Doubtful. But yeah, there you go. That is the predictions for the MLB.
Yeah, everyone's gonna judge me hardcore. It's cool.
Macy may have been high for this.
No, I'm not.
You sure?
Yeah, 110%.
Okay.
It is now time for picks.
For what?
You're not 200% sure, so
What do you mean for what?
What?
that she's high.
Oh. No. I said picks and she said for what?
Oh.
Just,
Yeah.
Just
What are
picks
we
that we
picking
usually
for?
do.
Oh, yeah, but for what?
For the NHL and NBA.
Oh, okay.
Last week was a very good week for all of us. We picked 9 games. None of us went below 500. Mason
Yay.
won. She had 6 correct picks.
Oh, God.
So Macy won. Me and Tommy tied at 5 because me and him had the exact same picks. Except he took Duke and I took North Carolina. And he took Kansas and I took Villanova.
What an idiot decision that was.
Look who's talking, Mr. Duke.
Look, I don't care, man. Look,
So,
I was on the side of we're getting this and we're just gonna have to deal with it.
I was on the hope side. Anyway, it is now time for picks this week. Starting off in the NHL, we have 8 games total. Right? Unless I miscounted. 9 games. 9 games.
All hockey?
No. 5 NHL,
No.
4 NBA. There weren't a lot of good NBA games this week.
Obviously.
There were a lot of good NHL games this week. Very backloaded schedule the NHL has this year. We will start off with the battle of the 2 wildcard teams in the East as the Tampa Bay Lightning take on the Washington Capitals. I do believe this is the first time the Capitals have been on picks.
Who are they playing?
Tampa Bay.
Oh, I'll take the Lightning.
Tommy is riding the Lightning. Macy?
Is Tampa Bay and who?
Washington?
Tampa Bay.
Macy going with Tampa Bay. I am inclined to agree. Next game, Toronto Maple Leafs at the Dallas Stars.
Maple Leafs.
Tommy?
I have to agree with Macy here.
We are all going with the Maple Leafs. Good lord.
Oh, now everybody wants to agree with me now.
No, I just really don't want Dallas to win. for the Predators to get in the playoffs.
Yeah, as a Preds fan, I want
Toronto to win.
Toronto to win.
Minnesota versus St. Louis in a preview of the playoff matchup we're going to get between these two, barring a collapse by the Blues and the Preds sneak into that spot.
You said St. Louis and who?
Minnesota. Wild and Blues.
Minnesota.
Macy has always picked Minnesota in all of these games.
I have.
Yep. I have a spreadsheet, by the way. It tells me these things.
Oh, have I been doing good picking Minnesota?
You are 65%.
Hell yeah. That's a D.
Tommy? However, Macy, you are 0 for 2 on Blues games. In
And
the
who is
recent
she
weeks. She has Minnesota.
She has Minnesota.
Yeah.
She is 0 for 2 picking Blues games.
The last 2 times that we picked them.
I'm inclined to I'll take St. Louis.
I will agree with you on that. Colorado at Edmonton, Avalanche versus Oilers.
I'll take the Avs.
Macy?
Oilers.
All right, Macy going with Edmonton. I am taking Colorado because they are a machine. Final NHL game, Nashville Predators at the Pittsburgh Penguins, a rematch of the 2017 Stanley Cup Final, and I am still not over it. That goal should have been allowed.
I'm taking the Preds.
Tommy taking the Preds. I'm taking the Preds. Macy, who are you taking?
There's the Preds and who else?
The Penguins.
Penguins.
Macy going with the Penguins, which bodes well for me and Tommy. Macy struggles with Penguins picks, although Tommy struggles with Nashville Predators picks, so...
And I don't know why.
I'm not sure. NBA time. Boston Celtics at the Chicago Bulls.
Celtics.
I'll take the Bulls.
I will take the Celtics. Macy has the Celtics as well. Tommy has the Bulls. Philadelphia 76ers at Toronto Raptors.
Billy.
Macy?
Raptors.
Macy going with the Raptors. Like I said, there were not a lot of good games. So much so that I took a 6th seed in here for this one. So, Macy has the Raptors. I will be going with the Sixers along with Tommy. Memphis Grizzlies at Denver Nuggets.
Ooh, that's actually going to be a good game.
Nuggets.
Macy going with Denver. Tommy.
I will go with Memphis. They just look really good.
Tommy's going with his favorite player in the NBA, John Morant.
He's good, man.
You just need
Really
to buy
good.
his jersey already.
I know, but still.
Final game, Phoenix Suns at Utah Jazz.
Jazz. You like Jazz?
Macy likes Jazz.
I'm inclined to take Phoenix because they're just outrageously good.
I am going with the buzzsaw that is known as the Phoenix Suns, because they're my team.
Really good.
So to review the picks, Tampa Bay Lightning versus Washington Capitals, we all have the Lightning. Toronto Maple Leafs versus Dallas Stars, we all the Maple Leafs. Minnesota Wild versus St. Louis Blues, Macy has the Wild, me and Tommy have the Blues. Colorado Avalanche at Edmonton Oilers, me and Tommy have the Avs. Macy has the Oilers. Nashville Predators at Pittsburgh Penguins. Me and Tommy have the Predators. Go figure. Macy has the Penguins. If you don't get that reference, I am sad. That was a good portion of my childhood. Boston Celtics at Chicago Bulls. Me and Macy have the Celtics, aka the Leprechauns. And Tommy is apparently a professional bull rider, as he has picked Chicago every time they've come up in picks. Philadelphia 76ers at Toronto Raptors. Me and Tommy have the Sixers. Macy likes Jurassic Park and is going with the Raptors. No comment on that one? Do you like Jurassic Park, Macy?
Kinda.
Okay.
I like the first one. The other one's kind of like...
Well, yeah. Memphis Grizzlies at Denver Nuggets. Macy has the Nuggets. Me and Tommy are going with Ja Morant. Phoenix Suns at Utah Jazz. Me and Tommy are going with the buzzsaw known as the Phoenix Suns. Macy is asking everyone if you like Jazz, and she's going with the Jazz. So.
We like to praise the sun here, you know.
Sun God, praise sun. Before I go into the song and dance and ask them to plug their shows, we do have a top 5 next week. It'll be returning.
What's it going to be? Do not keep us in the dark, because we need to, prepare for it.
I will tell you right now what it is. It is top 5 worst college mascots.
Damn it.
The worst college mascots. You cannot use unofficial mascots. It has to be their actual team name.
So I can't use use Keggy?
No, as in the name, like they're not what the mascot is, but like it's the Missouri Tigers. You take what the other part is.
So I can't use Keggy?
No, because Dartmouth is not the Kegs. Dartmouth is the Big Green. So if you want to say the worst on your list is the Big Green, okay. But we're not going with the actual mascots.
Okay.
We've already done the best ones, so we're not going to do that, because someone has Keggy as her top one. Yeah, so next week, worst...
Who could that be?
Yeah, I wonder who. Which one of us is a functioning alcoholic? Oh, wait.
You.
Yeah. One of us has to deal with more stressful stuff each day than the rest.
Okay.
That's all I'm allowed to say about that. Alright. I will let you all plug your shows, starting with Miss Macy first.
If you like weird and spooky stuff, not really spooky, just very weird and odd things going on in the world, listen into CSP every Friday. And follow me on Twitter.
What do you have on the docket this week for CSP? Give us a sneak preview.
Oh, you guys want a little snippet? You want a snippet of what's going on this week? Alright, I'll give you some.
People seem to enjoy when you do.
A guy has trained bees to make cannabis-infused honey.
That sounds awesome.
Exactly. So, yeah.
Alright, there you go. That is what you can expect on the Sheer Shit podcast. Because at the end of the day, it's a lot of weird shit. So, Tommy, you had a mega podcast this past week.
Yeah, I feel very cathartic right now after just hey, can I ask you a question? What was the official runtime on that episode, on this most recent episode of Wayne?
Oh, hey.
1 second, I can pull it up for you.
Because look,
an hour 47 and 35 seconds.
Oh my! Look, So to recap, what I talked about this past Monday, I talked about both nights of WrestleMania. Ring of Honor, Supercard of Honor, NXT Stand and Deliver, and then the booking of Brock's Ring of Honor.
That episode of Wayne is longer than the past 3 episodes of BTT, including this one. So
and I did that all
past 4.
I did it all by myself, by the way.
Yes, you did. Give us a little snippet of what can we expect this next week for We Are Not Entertained. Episode number 28.
I believe you are going to give me some more bookings into your version of Ring of Honor, and then the wrestling news. I might just You might just give me bookings for Ring of Honor from now on, because I'm kind of getting sick and tired of having to watch Superstars.
Yeah, I think that's part of the reason I'm doing it, is so you don't have to watch Superstars.
Yeah, that and I can nitpick your booking, so.
Yeah. And, it's active feedback that way.
Yeah.
Give the people some news that happened this past Monday on Raw. Raw after Mania.
Cody Veer actually came, so I'll talk about that finally. And Elias is gone, I guess.
People don't know. If people listening to this that aren't wrestling fans are so confused by those two statements.
Hold on. Let me rephrase the Elias thing. Elias now looks like a creator wrestler on 2K.
Oh my god.
Does that best explain it?
A little bit.
I'll talk more about it on Wayne next Monday.
Just the Veer finally came is going to confuse so many people.
He came all over the ring, too.
Oh my god. Yep, see. Okay. In case you missed it, I have my own podcast that I'm doing now. Separate from these two crazy nut jobs. Where, I just kind of talk. I don't really have topics. I just talk. It is the notorious BDG. A play on the rapper of the mid-90s and early 2000s. Notorious B.I.G. So, the first episode went out, and it was 26 minutes. That's shorter than pretty much anything else we've been putting out about now. So, yeah. Do you all have anything else to add before we close this out?
No, other than drink plenty of water, and I'm very hungry.
All right, well, Tommy, go eat. Macy, do you have anything for the lovely people at home? I will send you the list of questions that were not sent to you for your Q&A.
Nah, peace out, Girl Scouts, and stay spooky, my friends.
Yeah, no, Brock, you can do all our socials. So I'm very hungry. I'm going to get something to eat. So,
right.
Bye, everyone. Drink lots of water.
There goes the Tommy. Macy, if you would like to go as well, I'll wrap this up.
Alrighty, because I'm about to hop in the shower.
Right,
what is this?
time.
Sorry, there's some thing on my headband.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for tuning into this week's episode of Big Time Talkers. I have been the intro, Brock Orton. Those two crazy MFers have been the made man, Tommy Haley, and the emo that listens to Streamo, Macy Shear. Like I said, you can listen to their podcast. Tommy is every Monday. Macy is every Friday. I am every Thursday. On YouTube, you can hear this, whether you're listening to this on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or the YouTube. Thank you for listening. We have listeners all over the world. It means a lot to us, especially with my new schedule. It means, and my new job and everything, it means a lot to me as well. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's helping me go through. And a lot of stuff, like we joked on the show, I am a functioning alcoholic because of my new job. So, not really. It's a joke. It's a joke in my profession as well. Mr. Tommy Haley can be found at dude_rex14. DNR silent, or capitalized, not silent. God. You can find Macy at Macy_Shear. No one's capitalized. You can find me at BrockGorton99. Only the B is capitalized. And you can follow the overall Twitter account at BCard Entertainment. The B, the C, the Y, and the T are all capitalized on that one. And there should be, hopefully, some big news coming out from that Twitter account here in about the next month, hopefully. If not sooner. Fingers crossed on that one. So, make sure to tune into that. Otherwise, you heard them say, peace out, Girl Scouts, from the Macy, and drink plenty of water from the Tommy. From the bottom of my heart, everybody, thank you for listening to this episode of Big Time Talkers, and thank you for making us a part of your week. You have no idea how much it means to me. Have a wonderful rest of your week.